you got a short week, you're going to have lots of homework.
Do you know?
Yes, Doc.
¿Does it what?
Oh my. Todos los que se parecen dicen que sí son sus.
No te dije que es un novio.
Sí.
Now I'm making day.
Okay, guys, so this is practicing writing numbers
I'm sorry, man, for that.
as powers of 10.
That's 10 million.
How can I write 10 as 10 to something power?
10.
10 to the power.
Sure.
Yeah,
dude.
very good. So this is just 10 multiplied by
1.
1, right?
Don't
So,
copy me, Elizabeth.
10 to the first.
800 to that 2.
Not 100 squared.
100.
It's going to be
100.
10 times 10.
Yeah.
So 10 squared. All of these are going to be powers of 10.
Do we have to
Okay.
write that?
Then 1,000 is going to be 10 times 10 times 10, or 10 cubed. So any guesses on 10,000?
Multiply 10,000 3 times?
I'm going to multiply 10
No, 4 times.
4 times. Good. It's a pattern.
I was
10
raising my hand,
times
but I don't know where is
10
it.
times 10, 10 to the 4th. Chris, would you like to do 100,000?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was raising my hand, you did it.
5 times.
5. What's 5 times? I don't know.
5 times to the power of. No.
Of nothing.
I don't know how to say
Alright,
the
my
numbers.
base is always going to be 10, right? So how many times am I going to multiply 10 by itself? So if I multiplied 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, what comes next? Magali?
5.
5. So I'm going to multiply 10 5 times. Okay, what about a million?
5.
Not 5 times,
Six.
6 times.
No copying, man.
Very good.
Wait. What the heck? Oh,
So each time we increased our power of 10 by 1.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
Ahorita se me calienta eso.
Wait, don't raise it.
I'm not erasing it.
Don't pass
I
it.
just wrote down the next example we're going to do.
Wait. You're eating, man.
Chris, go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
Try.
Okay, so has everyone got those powers of 10 written down?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Very good. Got all of them written down. Very good. Okay, so now let's look at this next example.
10 to the power of 9.
Yeah, so it's 10 to the 9th power over 10 to the 7th power. My 7 looks a little messed up, but it's 10 to the 7th power. Okay, so remember how when we multiplied two things with the same bases, we could add the exponents?
Yeah.
This is going to be very similar, except now that we're dividing, we're going to subtract our exponents. Okay? So this is the same thing as 10 to the 9 minus 7.
Can I go to the bathroom?
No. What is 9 minus 7?
9 minus 7.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
2. Very good. So this is the same thing as 10 squared. Okay, so when I multiply two things with the same bases, I do what to the exponents? I don't add them.
That's a cube.
No, what did I do to my two exponents?
What did you say?
What did I do to the two exponents?
You exponent, you divide. You added.
You must
I
have.
didn't add. What did I do right here?
Oh, subtract.
I subtracted. So when I'm dividing two things with similar bases, I subtract the exponents. Right? Just like in the previous space where we multiplied two things, we added the exponents. Does that make sense, Nima? Yeah, so what are we going to do to our exponents? We're going to subtract them, right? Okay, so these powers of 2, 3, 4, and 5,
Yes.
these you're going to do a little later, okay? You guys are going to get to use your calculator and practice those. But for now, I'm going to have you switch over. And we're going to do examples 2 and 3 on page 156.
No es tan duro tampoco.
Deja tu novia, papi.
¿Cuál novio? No tiene novio. Tiene novio.
Okay, so I've got two things divided by each other with the same base.
That's the other page.
This is the next page. So where you have all the list of
This?
yes. Here,
You got another page.
we're doing these. Okay, we're gonna think about those as a class.
Okay.
Okay, so if I've got two things where I'm dividing something with a similar base, what do I do to my exponents?
8 to 3 is 2. Like divide.
So to the power of 6.
Multiply.
So remember
And divide. No, subtract.
Remember here how I was dividing two things with the same base so I could subtract the exponents? I'm going to do the same thing here. Since they have the same base, I can say 2 to the 8 minus 3. What's 8 minus 3?
Se va a quedar en su casa comiendo arroz.
5. Very good, Nemo. So this is 2 to the 5th.
¿Sabes los bolitos todos?
Elizabeth?
It'll be white.
Okay, now example 3, we have a to the 6th over a squared. So go ahead, do this. Try to do this one on your own, and we'll go over it in a minute. So, just like in the last section.
Mira, acá sentada para...
Now that we have this.
¿Cómo le dices a este? Canta todo.
What? What are you thinking of? ¿Cómo le digo a él?
That's my face.
De culo.
Face is so
You what is it with that?
we call it a
You
face.
told me to say his name.
¿Es un lindo?
So we're going to keep the same base.
¿Tienes un ángel?
And then what is 6 minus 3?
De allí, de mi hija.
Did you get it? What is it?
Yo no puedo ir.
A to the what? A to the what? What
Ya
should I
está
do?
todo. 16
should I do
minutos
with
espera
this
para ir a
number?
México. Hasta febrero, fíjate.
Me lo voy a dar.
What did we do on that first one?
Eight.
I subtracted 8 minus 3. So here, I'm going to subtract
Will you hear that?
6 minus 2. What's 6 minus 2?
Tú vas a ir más.
4.
Vas a ver cuando vayas. Comisión.
8 to the 4th, right?
Voy a visitar a todos los países.
Y luego voy a llegar con las moras.
Ay, ay, ay.
No de banana.
Ya tú.
De Juan hombre.
Okay,
De Juan hombre.
Ronnie, what'd you get?
Oh, Ronnie! Oh, Ronnie! He's talking to you.
No, I was talking to
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Rani, Rani.
R-A-O-N-N. Ronnie.
Ronnie, what was my answer?
Can I say he don't know what to say?
Help him out. Don't have him say it, but you can help him out.
10, 8. 3, 4.
Very
Hey,
good.
I help my brother. I help my
A
brother.
to the 4th.
Come on.
Very good.
Come on, bro.
Okay, so now this quotient rule, you can write it down in your paper, right? But what it's saying
Es muy difícil.
is this.
Don't touch me. Will you head down?
So when I have the same base and I'm dividing them and the exponents are different, it's a to the m minus n.
I'm trying to learn that topic.
Okay?
That's stupid.
Katie.
Like you.
Good?
Don't bother me.
Okay, so when I'm dividing two things with similar bases, what am I going to do to the
You're
exponents?
gonna have to do the exponent.
What am I going to do to them?
To
Not add.
oh, that one is saying I forgot.
What is this?
Ese palito.
What am I doing?
Divide.
Not divide.
Subtract.
Subtract. There we go. So when I'm dividing two things, I'm going to subtract my exponents, right? When I'm multiplying two things, I'm going to add them. Okay. So now we're going to do examples 4, 5, and 6.
What the heck? Llámame a mi amiguito.
Te vas a hacer un tipo de baño.
Así te dejo ir al baño, pero a mí no. Hola. Hey, why you letting go to the bathroom? What about me? No. Huh? Then
Okay, so you guys are going to try to do example 4 and 5. We'll come down together and then we'll go over example 6. Huh? Can you do these two examples for me,
Sure.
please?
Yeah.
¿Qué?
Yeah. Don't copy me, sister. You're trying to be cool, I mean.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see. What you got? Boogie.
You look really cool like me. You never gonna be cool.
Ya.
So now,
Sorry,
see
take
how
some.
these A's, it's still A.
Ella me
So now these
relax, right?
7s, it's still going to be 7.
A ti te gustan los marroncitos, ¿verdad?
A mí me gustan las chamacas.
Since I'm
Y los
dividing
pájaros
that,
también.
right? I'm going to subtract
Los pájaros,
this
bueno,
one,
¿verdad?
and then set these up
Y
here.
el tipo de Magdalena también. No, I don't like gay guys.
So
I like
what
girls.
is, so we'll take the top one and subtract it. So what is 4 minus 2? So we'll write a 2 up in there.
Be quiet. Hey, say to her to be quiet. She's talking a lot,
Now you
man.
want to simplify.
Yeah, she's enormous.
7, so you'll still write the 7 here.
You gotta be so annoying.
And then what is 4
Hey,
minus 2?
mami, el jueves. Al,
4
¿dónde
minus
nos
2 by
encontramos?
4, take away 2.
en la ex.
Bueno,
Nothing you don't gotta know.
So that's just fine.
Vamos a jugar el
Same thing
juego.
for this next
La patineta.
one.
¿Verdad?
X to the 7.
Llevo mi longboard. Porque me
Chris,
escribo.
you have them done?
La entré en una maleta, pero ya me la pongo ahí.
Very good. Very good. Yours isn't done yet. Let's do it. Let's work together. Don't yank on her hood.
mira, no, qué buena.
Shut up!
Fabulous. Very good. Very good. Chris, sit down and leave Elizabeth alone.
She's bringing orange. You don't see her, you just see me.
All I'm seeing right now is
Yeah,
the third
yeah.
example problem.
Yeah, because I'm easy, right?
So let's do these.
Yeah, I know.
How you do the
We'll go over that. We'll talk about that. Okay. So, Nemo, what did you get for this first one? Yes? And then what? Very good. How do I say that again, guys?
74, 72, 7.
to the power 2.
7 to the power 2 or 7 squared. Very good, Magali. Magali, what's this next one? Uh-huh. Yep, 7 minus 3, right? Very good. Okay, now let's look at this third example. Sorry. This third example looks pretty tricky. took it from a negative exponent to a positive exponent. And I do that by putting it in the denominator of a fraction. Pretty crazy, huh? So this is what we want to leave this one as. So whenever I have a negative exponent, I can make it positive by putting it in the denominator of a fraction. So how do I make a negative exponent positive?
By adding.
I don't add anything to it. I don't subtract anything.
Oh.
I put it in the denominator.
Yeah, explain, dominator.
Okay? So how do I make a negative exponent positive?
By nominator.
Put it in the denominator.
See?
So it'll be 1 over,
Somebody's knocking.
and then the positive exponent. Okay, so let's go to the guided practice. Stop. Okay, so we've got 3 to the 5th.
Hey. ¿Cómo se llama?
No, ¿tu nombre?
Hey. Dale para acá, por favor.
Señor Grande.
Señor Grande. Esto no lo entendí bien, pero nada más me copié de ella.
Pero tiene que escuchar.
Pero estás hablando.
Alright guys, let's go over these first couple.
Pero sí, es lo mismo.
So what do I do here for number 4?
El número del poder. Podemos escribir
Tipo 3.
Uh-huh.
con
So 3 and then what?
abajo.
5. Very good. So 5 minus 2 gives me 3 to the power of 3. Very good. Okay, what about number 5? Asvani, what about number 5?
Pero ¿cómo no sabe que uno saque el uno?
Yeah, so it's going to be 4 to the what? 3
Nada más con cualquier número, pero lo único que va debajo.
minus what? 1. Uh-huh. Which leaves me with? Oh. Right? Okay, now this number 6 is a little tricky, right? So it'll be 2 to the 4 minus 6. But what's 4 minus 6? What's 4 minus 6? Not 0. You have $4 and then you spend $6 at 7-Eleven. Not minus 1. Minus 2. So I'm going to have 2 to the negative second. But I don't like negative exponents. So how do I make that negative exponent positive? Put it in the denominator. So I have 1 over 2 squared.
Can you put number 4?
I did do number 4.
No, can I see it?
It's up there.
Can you zoom it?
It's right there. You should see it.
That's not number 4.
This is number 4.
I thought you were saying number
Number 4, number 5, number 6. We just did number 6 together.
I was not listening.
And then now we're going to do number
What is
7.
that number? 3 over 6.
So which one?
And number 4.
Number 4.
3 what?
I have 3 to the 5th
I like.
over 3 squared. And then 3 to the 5 minus 2. Right? And then I'm left with 3 to the 3rd. Yes? Fading's not back yet, so sorry.
I'm going next. I'm going next.
You guys only have about 4 minutes left.
But I'm going next. He got that going next. I got him on next.
Okay, so now let's do number 7. How do we do number 7? So my base is still going to be 5, right? 5. And then 4 minus 4, right? But that gives me 5 to the 0. This is a new thing you guys need to learn. So anything to the 0 power gives me 1. 1. So 5 to the 0 gives me 1. 3 to the 0 gives me 1. 1,000 to the 0 gives me 1. Yep. Except for 0 to the 0. But that's a whole, you won't get to that. 0 to the 0, like space blows up.
Facebook?
Yeah. No, 0 to the 0 is 0.
Why do you making baseball?
Huh?
You see baseball?
No, I'm saying the-
va a explorar.
Yeah.
Baseball?
Sí, es
Just
cero
like
a
when
cero
you try to
poder.
divide by 0, the world explodes. Yeah. Okay, so now you guys have to do 8 through 11. And we will walk around and help you. And then